But I do remember when I told him, like I just told you, I told my mom that I dropped out of university, and I remember telling my father, and it was him and I alone at a Mexican restaurant, and he had ordered a beer and a tequila shot, and when I told him, he's like, "One more tequila shot, please." and, and I and I remember him saying to me, he's like, "So let me get this straight." And I knew he would not be supportive. Like,
Right.
he's not the kind of guy that was into that sort of thing at all. And I knew it was going to be an awkward conversation. And he said, "So let me get this straight. You want to what? You want to be what? The next Tom Cruise or something?" And I remember thinking, well, that's not so bad. Like, I could think of worse. But I remember, no, the first and only me is good enough for that. And I was surprised at how quickly, it might have been the tequila, but he turned it around fairly quickly. And he's like, "Okay, well, cool. If that's what you want to do, great. What can I do to support?" And I remember when I went to theater school, there is a segue, I wasn't going to tell, but I will. When I first dropped out of university, I did come out to BC to try and be an actor. I didn't know what it meant, so before theater school, I came out to BC, and my grandparents lived in Vancouver, so I stayed with them in their basement. And I remember, I'm like, okay, I'm here to be an actor.
Right.
And I remember, I'm like, well, I guess I need an agent. So I looked up agents, and I called the biggest agency in town. I'm like, "Hey, so my name's Kavan Smith, and I want to be an actor." And they're like, "Okay." I'm like, "What do I do?" And they're like, "What do you mean, what do you do?" I'm like, "Well, what do I do?" And they're like, "Well, do you have headshots?"